Hey there.
Huh?
Sorry, what?
Huh?
It doesn't matter. Bingo.
Interface ready for next directive.
That's good.
The facilities department.
Jacob's on his way. He'll be here any minute.
Functioning bathrooms.
Caitlin! I almost didn't believe it. But it's really you.
Hello, Jake. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Are you kidding me? Where's Laura, Caitlin? Where's my daughter?
I understand you're upset, but I need you to listen to me.
We're listening.
Laura, they have her, Jake. They took our daughter. That's why I'm here.
Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me. Do not tell me the Gunners have Laura.
How exactly did this happen?
From the beginning, Caitlin. How did they get my little girl?
Well, I thought I'd finally found Laura a decent place to call home. A settlement just outside the Commonwealth. It was no Sanford, but its people were kind enough. Then, one day, as she was playing with that radio of hers, Laura picks up a broadcast. From you. She hears her dad talking all about rebuilding the Commonwealth, about creating somewhere just like Sanford used to be.
I think I see where this is going.
We were both shocked. Far as we knew, you were 1,000,000 miles away. But here you were, just a few days' travel from us, saying all the right things. We had our doubts, of course, but Laura wanted to see if what you were saying was true. And just like you, I could never say no to Laura. I decided we'd travel back from the Commonwealth outskirts. See these settlements of yours. See if they could maybe be the home Laura needed.
What do you mean by home?
Now's not really the time to get into that. But a child needs a number of things to truly feel at home somewhere. And, as it was, Laura's life was lacking one of the most important aspects.
Can you tell me about your trouble with the Gunners?
We set out on foot. News of a war breaking out hadn't reached us. So, you can imagine my surprise when a gunner patrol approached us. They started by asking us a bunch of questions. Who we were, where we were going. I didn't tell them much. But turns out, I didn't have to. They took our belongings, found Laura's radio, and since it was still tuned into your broadcast, they heard everything they needed to put all the pieces together. They figured out who we were, where we were going.
You were careless.
You're probably not wrong. I'm sure I could have taken more precautions, but I doubt they would have helped. After that, they took us to one of their camps. Laura and I were separated. I was dragged into a room and interviewed by a real unsettling woman. Shaved head, cold eyes, She explained to me what was going on. The war, Jake, your group. It was a lot to take in. But it also gave me an idea. I made out that I was sympathetic to the Gunners, and that I had been on my way to confront Jake about some imaginary grievance. I asked if there was any way I could help the Gunners in exchange for my and Laura's release. The woman seemed to like that. She left the room, came back some minutes later, said I was free to go. But if I wanted Laura, I had to deliver something to Jake and his group.
That sounds unusual.
She said that's all that I had to do, and that the rest would be on you and Jake.
Oh, me and the chief. Just what is it they wanted you to deliver?
Here, this is what I was given.
A holotape? It's got your name on it, darling. Mine too. Huh. This looks like it might hold visual data. We'll have to load the tape via the comm array.
This whole thing smells like a trap.
I've already checked the tape. There doesn't seem to be any signs of anything dangerous. No explosives, no death gas. I think we'll be fine. Besides, I really need to see what's on this tape.
Why you?
Asked myself the same question. Why send me, and not just one of their own goons? I mean, I did have a gunner escort, but that was just to keep me safe. I'm just speculating, but maybe they thought Jake would be more receptive if I was the one to deliver a message? I don't know.
Sounds pretty important. Go ahead.
This is Captain Lamont, leader of the Gunners. First, you're to be congratulated. No adversary has ever given us as much trouble as you. Your resourcefulness, your tenacity, it deserves respect. That said, this war has gone on long enough. Respect or no, I intend to destroy you. But before that, your head of engineering, Jake. We have his child. And I want something in return for her release. I think you'll find my terms reasonable. I don't demand surrender. And I have no delusions of negotiating for peace. All I ask is that you hand over a single item. Give me the receiver module from your comm array, and I'll return the child. I'll even allow you to pick the neutral ground where we can make the exchange. The frequency to contact us is embedded in this message.
We want the receiver module. But losing that would cripple the comm array. It would really hurt our settlements. They'd barely be able to function. Our people would suffer. Some could even die.
How would people suffer?
Without the receiver module, we'd lose most communication. Power grids would fluctuate. Even food and water production would be disrupted. You see, the module is what allows the comm array to clearly send and receive data from ASAMs. Without it, the infrastructure we've spent so long building would all but collapse. Back when Berman took the comm hub, we could barely keep on top of things. And we're way more interconnected now than we were then.
I'm not sure it's worth it.
I get that it's hardly ideal, but this is my kid we're talking about here. Look, I've learned a lot about ASAM technology. I reckon I could get the comm array to function without the module. Although it would be working at a greatly diminished capacity. Settlements would still suffer. We might have to rough it for a while, but we could live without the receiver module. That's why I think we should...
Jake, no. You're being rash, just like always. You can't just give these Gunners what they want.
What? Caitlin, are you out of your mind? They got Laura! I
Have to what, Jake? Hurt your own settlements? Your own people? Sacrifice what's been built up around you because it benefits you? After hearing your broadcast, I thought maybe you'd changed. But it's Sanford all over again.
No. This is different. It's not the same!
What do you mean?
Many years ago now, a number of misfortunes hurt our community real bad. And things got worse for everyone. That's when me and Jake met. We had Laura, and for us, things got better. Time passed, and opportunities to improve our town presented themselves. But Jake refused to even try. He turned a blind eye to the suffering around him. 'Cause in his mind, his daughter had to come first. Even if it meant others had to pay the price.
That's not how it went down. You're twisting things.
You sure about that?
I mean, there are some similarities, but that's just...
Come on, Jake. Deep down, you've gotta know. You can't keep using the well-being of others as your personal bargaining chips.
Do you really think the sacrifices will be worth it?
Of course I don't want to hurt the people who've joined us, but my options here are limited. Look, simple fact of the matter is that I am not leaving my daughter with those monsters. I'll do whatever I have to in order to get her back.
She's my daughter too, Jake. But now that I've heard what the Gunners want for her release, I can't in good conscience go along with that. I'd gladly risk everything I can for Laura. But this is at the expense of others. We can find another way. Please, don't give the Gunners that component.
You need to decide, Jake. What's it gonna be?
Make the right decision this time. Please.
I need some time to think about this. Lupe, can you take over my responsibilities for a while?
Oh, of course.
Sorry, Chief. I just need to figure some things out.
Hey, Chief. That gunner that came in with our guest, he's been requesting to speak with you. Aiden put him in lockup. Up to you if you want to go see him, of course. Just thought I should let you know.
This unit's systems are at your command.
That's good.
神様に頼んで願いを叶えてもらうんですか？指揮官の願い、私に頼んでもいいですよ。